Hello there. I'm Dominic from Spotluck Gaming, and this is a horse. As best as I can draw one anyway. I've never personally seen a horse, but I've had them described to me, and I think this pretty well fits the bill. Likewise, I haven't ever really played any video games before, but tonight we're going to be playing some games just scattered around the internet. People threw them online, and it's my job to look at them all and eventually rank them all on a tier list. So this will be, I think, a really good exposure, for me at least, on seeing what the world is capable of. What can people make when they really put their creativity to the test, making games unlike any other, I'm sure. So I'm really excited for this gaming experience, and I'm excited to share it all with you too. So I'm gonna go ahead and take you over to our tier list so we can see how this works. So 1 second. All right. I believe it is, right here. This is where the magic will happen at the very end of the stream, where we will be ranking everything on a scale from S tier to Hell tier as we look through sites like itch.io, Newgrounds, and of course FlowLab. Everybody knows FlowLab. These other two, kind of indie sites, you never really, a bit obscure. FlowLab's where we get the really good stuff. So, and in order to find these random games, we're not gonna search, using our own judgment. We're going to use a random word generator's judgment. And let me tell you, I'm sure that this will work out just great. Nothing can possibly go wrong using a random word generator. Why don't we go ahead and just get started, because I'm excited. I'm very excited to see what the internet has to offer. The internet has never let anyone down, and it certainly will not let me down today. Let's generate our first word, hide. Okay, that seems pretty simple. Why don't we go to FlowLab? I promised big thing. No, why don't we wait on FlowLab? Save the best for last, Why don't we start with itch.io? I think that might be our better option here. I don't know why potato is there, ignore that. Okay. Hide. Maybe like a hide and seek game or something? And we have to find games that have barely ever been played. Now with itch.io, it's a little hard to tell. I have to just see if there's a lot of comments or something. That's kind of the only way to go about it. Or you know what? I think we'll go with simple hide and seek. Simple, it's plain, it's simple, All right, doesn't look like we get full screen. Not so lucky. So 1 moment while I crop in. I'm wondering if this is gonna have music, or if I'm gonna have to provide my own chill lo-fi beats. Oh no. Oh no. What is this, RPG Maker? Are you ready for some hide and seek? Each map I will hide 5 different times and you try to find me. Ready? Let's play. Okay, well I appreciate the very quick introduction. Not to just scroll through 8 paragraphs to introduce me to this world and its characters. Okay. Okay, and you click around. Doesn't look like I can go inside anywhere. Oh, there we go. I'm good at this. Can I go into the water? Okay, no. Oh, there she is. Now I gotta go up there, I guess. How do I get up there? Oh, wonders never cease. This game, it's just such an expansive world. Okay. Gotta hide better than that. And we have to go through oh, that's it. Okay, 2 rounds left. There was text there, but it went by too quick, I couldn't read it. So I wonder if this is just randomized every time. Hey, the title said simple hide and seek, so I don't think I can give this game too rough of a time for not being the most complex game I've ever played. It's probably for the best. I hope that maybe we can unlock, maybe if we do this 5 times, we unlock the next map. That'd be something, right? There she is. On to the next round. Save to which file? Oh, great. I'm glad I was able to save my progress on simple hide and seek. Where would I be without saving my progress here? Gotta tell all my friends. Yeah, it's simple. I thought there was only 5 rounds. Oh, okay. So yeah, then you start over in a new area. I guess that's something. Yeah, that's something. We probably won't stick with this for too much longer, but I can appreciate that it's not all this exact same little area, empty little town. You could get really crazy with this and have it be like a Where's Waldo situation where there's just a ton of NPCs in the area and you have to remember what she looks like. Already this is seemingly a little bit harder because you have all these like branching paths. One more time, and then we'll move on to our next game. Like I said, we're starting out simple. It's in the title, you know? The crazy stuff will come later, but right now I'm more than happy to just play on generic RPG Maker maps, hunting down generic anime character. That's good enough for me. To be honest, with some of the games that we encounter on Forgotten Games, this is probably one of the more coherent ones. I use the word coherent. Gosh, where is she? She's gonna be like the last place I check. This place isn't that big. Oh no, where is she? We can't stop playing until we find her. I'm sorry. Listen, I take my job very seriously. My streaming gaming job. And how are people supposed to take me seriously if I can't even find generic RPG Maker anime girl? Okay, there she is. Gotcha. All right. Well, I think I get the idea. I could save my progress again if I'd like. I think I will pass. All right, so that was simple hide and seek. I'll go ahead and what I will do now is save a screenshot of this game so that way at the end we can put it on the tier list. So give me 1 second while I save that. Oops, it kind of messed up the cropping. Oh well, nobody will notice. Nobody will still be around at the end of this video. Okay. Simple. Oh, hang on. Gotta put it in the right folder. Don't want to lose track of all this trash. Really, I really don't. Because then I'll have to like spend forever like looking around for it. So I'm gonna put this in a folder called Delete Me Later. Yeah, I think that should make my case pretty clear to future me. No, I'll put it in a folder called Tier List. 1 second, this is taking a really long time for me to find. There we go. All right, simple hide and seek. All right, why don't we go ahead and find our next randomly generated word. Our next word, carrot. I almost feel like we've gotten that before, but I can't be too certain. So we'll go ahead and give it a shot. And besides, it's a new day. So why don't we go ahead and try Newgrounds for this? Carrot, there's probably some good carrot games, you know? We'll sort by the least views. That has parrot in it, not carrot. Enamored horse. We did have a horse right at the beginning of the stream. Maybe this is meant to be. Should we? I'm thinking about it. You know what? Enamored horse. And it says carrots in the description. It's only been viewed 144 times. 3 whole stars. You know, that's better than average. Yeah, let's give it a shot. There's really, okay, dash towards the carrots, timing them as you move sideways. So this is just Frogger, basically. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, original ideas by original people. Arrow keys to move, X to action. That's weird, I'm glad I read that. All right. I think there's sound effects, so I'll go ahead and turn down our music. And I guess I'll crop in. I don't know how much gameplay we're gonna get out of Horse Frogger, but I guess we'll see. This might not be the most perfect crop ever, but we'll make it work. All right. Choose a starting position on the grass and then dash. I didn't press X at all there. Or do I have like multiple? No. No, you just press the down key to dash. I'm gonna turn my music back on. These sound effects aren't exactly inspiring, you know? All right. Oh, and that crops way off. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh, so unprofessional. Now we're talking. Yeah, all right. So. Okay, so the cars move as I move. I guess that's kind of unique. Is there anything I can really... I mean, this just seems more like luck than anything else. Because the cars move once I... Yeah, how am I supposed to know that? I'm supposed to predict every single little pixel motion of the horse? in accordance to where, like, each car is located. Oh, I can, like, speed up the cars by staying in this corner here. Maybe this will work. I mean, that's, like, pure luck. Because you can't... All you needed for this game was to have the cars just moving. It's weird that the cars only move when you move. I don't quite understand the logic of that. Oh, yeah, let's make this even harder, huh? This might work. There we go. Okay, I kind of plotted that out. I can kind of think ahead sometimes. Clearly my judgment skills aren't that impressive because I am, you know, doing this stream and all. But sometimes I can at least put in the most minimal amount of thought. And it works out. Well, I feel like there's not much game left. We're kind of filling up every lane at this point. Yeah, there we go. Do I win? Oh, okay, I didn't, sorry. That was a mistake. There goes the no death run. Ooh. I'm just curious how insane this is going to get, because now, like, every lane is just completely congested. I gotta get those carrots. Yes, those are carrots down there. Yeah, there we go. I mean, I guess there's something... Should I even use... I was gonna say satisfying. Not really. Not really. What am I talking about? Oh, gosh. I mean, it's the most basic thing ever. One more time, though. I just want to get one of the carrots one more time. Yes! I mean, cool. All right. Is the game getting easier now? We lost a lane. Maybe they're moving faster, I don't know. All right. Well, I don't think there's too much more we can get out of Enamored Horse. We're just burning through games nice and quick tonight. All right, we'll go ahead and back up, and I'll save a screenshot of that as well. Sorry, it must be done. All right, Enamored Horse. What did you think? Leave a comment below. Now, it's fine. It's fine. Keep your thoughts to yourself. You know how you felt about Enamored Horse. You don't need to share it with the world. Everybody kind of is on the same page about Enamored Horse, I think. All right. Save Enamored Horse. All right. Next word. Let's see. Traction? Oh gosh. I don't know if we're gonna get anything with traction in it. Why don't we try Newgrounds again? Sorry, FlowLab, we're kind of skipping your turn. Traction. I don't have a good feeling about this one. Not really. We have Fraction, but that has way too many views. I'll try itch.io, and then I guess I'll try FlowLab, but that's out of desperation more than anything else. All right, Traction. The thing is that on itch.io, I'm searching by tags, yeah. I'm sure there's a game with the word traction in it, but not a tag with traction. FlowLab, can you save us? Can you save this word? There's Tractor Life, Retro Tractor Life, my bad. But I'm not seeing any traction type games, so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of pages for some reason displaying for this, even though there's basically nothing. Yeah, none of these games are exactly inspiring much hope. Oh, what about this? Oh my gosh, look at this. Friction. That kind of sounds like traction if you don't pay attention. It has 0 plays, 0 favorites. Like, this is why we do Forgotten Games, to find things like this that have not been played at all. Yeah. This is by Redstone, Redstone Knight 10. A barrier blocks your path. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Okay, let me just make sure there is a game here, though, before we start. Yeah, there's 4 levels and then a finale. All right, we'll give it a shot. I have faith in this. You know? We're always looking for the diamond in the rough. So far, things have been a little rough, but in comes this game. In comes traction, and everything is gonna change. This game's gonna get some traction after this stream. Okay, let's just start playing. All right. A barrier blocks your path. So what do I... Is this like a physics type game where I have to push this into the... Yeah. See, it's intuitive. I immediately understand what I'm meant to do. This place is peaceful. You should stay. I wish there was music. Well, I have a pretty good idea on how to solve this one. Very trippy visuals, I guess. I gotta say. But you don't. There's like a story. You should stop. The game, is it becoming like meta on me? It's gonna like, wants me to stop playing it? Well, this is the most fun I've had with any of the games tonight. That's not necessarily true. These puzzles, I'm not a big puzzle gamer, but I gotta say, a little on the simple side. Why won't you stop? I don't know. I have a stream to do, bro. Silent Forces. Oh gosh, and yet you keep going. I missed some of the lore. I'm sorry. Yeah. See, now the puzzles are getting real tricky. I had to move in a straight line on that one. Okay. Can I touch these? Yeah. They're a bit harder to move. Please stop. This game, it's getting like spooky almost. Oh gosh. Yeah, please stand by for the next 4 minutes while I move this. So how you doing? How's your day going? No, we're almost there. We're almost there. This is all part of like the storyline. You know, the game doesn't want to end. That's what I'm taking away from it. You know, every player can take their own message away from Traction, which I'm not quite sure why it's called Traction just yet. And there we go. Maybe it'll make itself clear by the end though. There we go. Didn't I only say there was like 5 levels? That means there's probably only like 1 more or something. I don't know how much we've played. It feels like we've been playing this forever. And yet, not long at all. All right. And 1 more. You know, one of the games, when I was originally making games, I used to make games on FlowLab. I've said this before. And one of my first like big games was kind of like this, where you just kind of push things around physics-wise, and the thing that you push helps you get around. Someday we'll stream that, but let's continue. You keep accelerating forward. Dang it! Oh gosh, what's happening? Where am I? Is this a boss fight? What is this? Wait, what's happening? What am I looking at? It's like a boss fight. You're here now. I told you to stop. We begged you to give up. You didn't listen. Without a force, no object moves. Traction. Objects like you, they don't just move, so it's time to end whatever is moving you. It is getting meta. It's gonna kill me, the player. Wait. Oh no, I have to go through all that again? I don't know what I'm dodging exactly. Yeah, I survived that by doing nothing. Surely I'm not supposed to, like, avoid touching anything. I don't think I'm that fast. That's why I'm gonna die, like, instantly here. Traction, don't lose me at the very end. We were all there with you, Traction. All right, let's do this. I honestly didn't expect a boss fight. Yeah, there's no getting around that. What are you talking about? I guess you have to take some damage at the beginning there. We have some health this time through no real effort of our own, but we'll try a couple more times. I mean, again, this is a game that's never been played before. I don't know how old it is. Unfortunately, FlowLab doesn't let you see that kind of thing. I'm gonna choose to believe that this game is 20 years old and nobody has played it until just today. And that's us. And me in particular, but you know, you're complicit in this. Oh, man. Okay, I kinda get it. Kinda. I mean, you take so much damage. I hope that that's actually beatable, that next phase. I mean, I was kind of doing well. You just don't touch anything is basically the rule. Oh, I can move up. Not that that really matters. In fact, that's probably a bad thing. Oh boy. Left, right, left, right. Is this gonna get like weird? Is it gonna start giving me like right? Or is it just gonna be this? Please end. Please. I've passed your trial. Ethereal Square. Do I win? Is that it? Good? We square? You get it? Cause shape, the game's unfinished, isn't it? Or do I touch this? Oh gosh! Oh. How? Okay. Now, fine. It's like somebody played like Undertale or something and took all the wrong lessons away from it. We'll try again. This is definitely different. I haven't had many games that throw something like this at me. At least it's semi-possible. I mean, I definitely wish it was a little bit more fair, but it is doable. Although, well, I say that now, who knows how many phases there are. Okay. Oop. And you just touch it and immediately dodge. Yep, there we go. Oh, my health's been reinstated. Oh no, that means there's a lot more of this, doesn't there? Isn't there? Touch it again. Again? Oh, come on, we don't even get a thank you? What's the lesson? What am I supposed to take away from this? I was waiting for the big title drop. Everything was gonna come together, all the pieces, all the puzzle pieces. We're gonna start pairing together and it was all gonna make sense. This riddle, the riddle of traction, was going to be unveiled for all of us. Unraveled for the world to see and appreciate, and instead we're just sent back to level 1. Thanks for nothing, traction. I'm sorry, friction. Oops, I've been saying it wrong this whole time. So that really is it, huh? Yeah, it's this. And yeah, here's all the phases, at least a couple of them anyway. I don't think we're missing anything. I'm just gonna check. Yeah, there's not too much more to it. I mean, there could be some secret thing here, who knows, but that appears to be just about it. So we beat it. We beat friction, fair and square. I don't know what that accomplishes for us. I don't know what the moral of this story is. Never give up? Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. All right, 1 second while I save this. And we'll talk more about it later. I'll give my full review of friction later. So if you're not satisfied with my commentary so far, just you wait. Just you wait. You'll be even more unsatisfied later. All right, friction has been added. Next game. Oh, I need to reset this. All right, what do we got? Next word, throat. All right, why don't we try Flow Lab again? That worked out well last time. We found a game that had never been played before. That doesn't have throat in it. No, Newgrounds. What do you got? I feel like we're gonna get a lot of threats, not so much throat. Yeah, threat. A vast and lonely desert. Isn't that the wrong spelling of desert? I don't know. Nobody knows. I kind of want to play a vast and lonely desert. I don't know why. It's calling to me. I know it doesn't have throat in the name. Oh, hang on, there is this. Okay, this one has throat in the description, so maybe that works. Get Them Again also has 3 stars. This is like basically identical to the last game that we played on Newgrounds. With free time in my hands, now that the semester stopped grabbing me by the throat, I finished. Yeah, by the way, so this doesn't have anything to do with the lore. We'll give it a shot. It looks like a spooky game. So, all right. Well, I guess we'll give it a shot. I have a feeling this game will have sound, you know? I mean, this guy, he waited until the semester was over so he could make this game. What is this game called? Get Them Again. Get Them Again. That's the title drop. All right, 1 second. No full screen. Is that gonna be the running gag of the night? There's usually like some repetitive thing. No, hang on, no, hang on. I have to crop. Turn around. What? Wait, what am I? Bang. Oh, okay. I use a finger gun to shoot the bad guys. This is a little quiet. I'm gonna turn it up. There we go. I have an iPod. Oh, music, okay. Still very quiet. My voice is probably drowning most of it out. What's my... What? I don't know what's happening. I clicked on the egg and now this is here. So... What? What did I do? What? This doesn't seem good. What? There's just like so many sounds. And they're all so quiet. So hang on. Am I doing this right? Oh, okay. The ghost woman, we have to turn away for her to go away. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, there's like a whole system here, huh? All right. I guess I have to refresh to start again. This game, it's very mysterious. Lots of moving parts here. So every enemy you have to do something different. I thought I was the little statue guy in the foreground. Wait, am I not? I'm a little confused. And you have different songs. So those you just shoot. Those it seems like you just shoot too. I don't know. It's just like the ghost lady who feels like that's the only one that's kind of like different. Well, it's definitely an... Oh, okay, okay, hang on. Whoa, whoa. Little statue guy shot at me. And it like messed up my cursor. I don't even know how to... I'm at a loss for words playing this game.
Don't look away.
There we go. I mean, everything else is so simple though. You just click on them and they go away. Although I know there's this egg. I'm a little confused on the egg's purpose. But 90% of the time you're just, whoa, what was that? Best not to think about it. Hope this doesn't get me. Oh gosh, what if this is copyrightable music? Well, good thing it's so quiet and I'm talking over it. Did I? Yeah, occasionally the statue shoots and I don't know, I just kind of click on it and it carries my cursor away. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. I mean, I'm not losing health. And I assume this kind of gets harder as it goes, maybe. What? Guess I was supposed to do something to the thing that was behind me.
Come on.
All right. I get the idea. Get them again. The game's just too spooky for me, chat. It's just too spooky. I'm sorry. But we will go ahead and save a screenshot of get them again, and I will try. I will try my absolute hardest to remember it when time comes to review it. It was something. It was something. That's all I'll say for now. Get them again. Maybe this is the sequel to Get Them. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know the lore of this franchise. All right, let me bring our music back for a sec. Clear the air. You know, I realized that was a very spooky experience, and I'm sorry if anybody got a little too scared during that one. Approve. See, we're gonna get some positive games now, though. All right, we'll try it on. I guess we'll try it on itch.io. I don't know if there's. Yeah, I didn't think so. No games tagged with approve. GlowLab, maybe? No. We have the Adventures of Little Biscuit, but that's not quite the same. All right, we'll try Newgrounds again. The Necromancer and a Wizard? And that has approve in the title. I don't know. I guess we can try it. All right, so this is just a demo. A Necromancer and a Wizard, early demo. So we have to keep that in mind. This one only has 2.5 stars, so we're kind of going down more than we're going up, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. This is gonna have music. All right, let's go. No sound? Hang on, let me just make sure. All right. Wait, hang on, maybe there'll be sound here. Evil Wizard. I think I'm almost there. Should I really provide voice acting? Do we really need voice acting for a Necromancer and a Wizard? I'm not so sure. What I will do is I'll crop the game. I owe it that much. But not really. Like, I just do it because it drives me crazy if I don't. There we go. All right. He'll be around here somewhere. That's what the letter said. So important to keep a secret. So we got some lore here. We got some serious lore. Dear evil wizard, I know you might still be mad. Castle crashers, how you far side castle. Okay. This is a game, yes, I assume. Called a demo. I assume this isn't just an animation. Is that our necromancer friend? Hey, Necro, you wanted to talk about something?
Well, hi, Wiz. And yeah, that is what the note said, right?
Don't call me Wiz.
Why not? I let you call me Necro, don't I?
So these are established characters. This, again, might be part of an established franchise, and I just don't know the lore. Have you killed anyone before? Yeah, just casual conversation. Oh, I can, like, choose? It's like a choose your own adventure? Nope. Of course not. I never fell in love in my life, and that's because no one dares even get close to me. Wow. That's because you cause chaos everywhere we go. So is this just like a comedic duo? It's like Laurel and Hardy, you know? But Necromancer and Wizard. It's the modern day Laurel and Hardy. I mentioned Laurel and Hardy a lot in streams recently. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, okay. The lore is interesting and all, but I want to see this gameplay. I'm ready to see this demo. That's not a... What? Why is this tagged as a game? That's not a demo. What about this as a demo? Okay. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed the story of Necromancer and a Wizard. Because I guess that there's your demo, there's your game. You wanted a game, there you go. Evidently, that's a game, it's tagged as such. Well, darn. What about, that has too many plays. Grandma Adventure? Sure. Go on an adventure with Grandma, you know? There's no controls in the description, that's usually a bad sign. What is this? What is this? Sorry, I need to refresh. Okay, this one has music. No full screen, but you know, music's at least good. I'll take what I can get. Oh gosh, it started already. Don't start yet, Grandma. Oh, heck yeah. Is this really the game? I'm just a JPEG of a grandma who has to navigate some trials in search of a pair of pants? Is that what the goal here is? Wow. Oh wow, look at this. He's gonna like turn into like a screamer or something. I could see that. Oh no. Sorry, I need to turn this down a bit too. All right. So don't touch anything. Oh no, I already made a mistake. Yeah, this is the wrong way. To go this way. And then here. Move Grandma very slowly, which is true to life, I suppose. Yeah, this is why we play Forgotten Games, for stuff like this. Oh no, come on! Now you're just being mean. Okay, how do I do this? Alright, it's not that bad. It's just a matter of, I really don't want to reset. Oh. At least it doesn't, you know what? This game could already, like, draw my ire if it brought us back to level 1. So I'm glad that it at least... Oh, I can make a checkpoint by pressing... Oh, okay. Alright, never mind, the game's fine. Me and this game, we don't have beef anymore. We don't have beef. Although I do hope things get a little crazy, you know? Grandma's Adventure, it needs to be more than just... Uh-oh, wait. Oh, can I only put down one checkpoint? Yeah, I can't put one there. Oh, no. I checkpointed too soon. Alright, we gotta do the rest of this legit, I guess. Oh, wait, no, there we go. Maybe it just can't be too close to the other checkpoint. I don't know. I don't know how the inner machinations of this game operate. You think I can fit through that little gap there? And this must be really exciting stream content. I'm gonna try. I am such a gamer. Yeah. Okay, where even am I? Did it start me off screen? Oh, okay. I thought I was like in the bottom right. I was like, come on. All right. So is this even possible? Oh no. Why does this game exist? That's how you know you found a good forgotten game though. When you're asking, why does it exist? I guess. I don't know. I'm making up the rules right now. I don't really know what I'm talking about. Just trying to make conversation while playing this game. Oh, why is there a timer? 15, 14. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So you can't put down another checkpoint until the timer in the bottom left runs down. What's even the point of that, though? I could just sit here and do nothing. Yeah, you can kind of cheese that system, but whatever. Oh, wait, I can't go through this way. Oh, no. Unless I navigate to the spot of the screen I can't even see. I'm sure that's going to work out well for me. No. Dang it. Oh, I had this all plotted out wrong. Yeah, I needed to go up. I was my own worst enemy all along. I thought this game was my enemy, but it was me. I was standing in my own way. And in doing so, I stood in Grandma's way, and I'm sorry for that, Grandma. I really am. I just want to see what the next level is like, you know? Maybe it's a maze that's inside of a hexagon. Eh? You know? That might be pretty fun. Oh gosh, this is the wrong way too. Maybe I need to like look ahead. That's kind of how mazes work, right? Oh gosh. Oh gosh, why? This is so far, I think, the longest we've spent on a game tonight, which is even more sad. All right, put one there. I am definitely glad that I saw the checkpoint thing. How many deaths have we had? 18 grandma deaths, and that's just unacceptable right there. A true grandma adventure player would do this in like 2 to 3 deaths the entire campaign. Now, post-game is where things get real crazy, but we probably won't get there. The boss fights are just too rough. And World 3, the ice world, yeah, it's just too crazy. It's just so small on the screen. I just have to like dodge individual pixels. Maybe I should sit here for a bit because I don't want to have to navigate that again. All right. Wait a minute, this is a dead end too. Wait, how do I get over there? Oh, wait, no. Hang on. Whoa, has this been impossible this entire time? What am I... Do I have to go in from the bottom right? That would be insane. Like maybe there's like an opening over there that you can't see because it's obscured. Hang on. Oh, no. Okay, this is possible. I'm being a moron. All I have to do is just look at the map. For some reason, I'm just dialed in on watching Grandma. It's like the longest trek you can... Oh, no. Why am I still playing this? Okay. I promised you some indie games tonight, chat, and I just want to make it clear that I have fulfilled that promise. You can all leave now. I can leave now too. You just leave this sitting on screen for the next, I don't know, hour and a half, however much longer we have. Usually play this for 2 hours. How much longer is left? Oh gosh. Just don't look at the clock. All right, I think we're finally gonna do it. I just want to see the next level and then we'll stop. So what if the gameplay gets like crazy? What if it turns into like a 3D like fighter? Okay, yeah, we're done. What is this? No. How much time do you think I have on my hands here? Who made this? Why would you do this? I'm just trying to imagine what kind of a man creates a game like this and expects someone to play it. It would take a real fool to play a game like this of their own free will, you know? Clearly, anyone who plays this is a fool. Fool who should not be taken seriously. And that is why we are going to stop playing. Yep. gonna stop playing because this level is just too much. You know, they went too far. They went too far on this one, and I don't approve of it. And that's why we're gonna stop on this next level. Warning, ice is... Oh no, we're in the ice world. Oh gosh, why? This already would have been hard enough. This is almost impossible right here. Like, okay, so you're gonna have to be near the bottom here. And you can like barely fit through that. You like have to perfectly slot in. Oh man, that's rough. There we go. Oh, you can't touch it. I guess I shouldn't figured. This game does not have my best interests at heart. This game hates you. You as the player, it hates you. Okay, oh, I forgot I can make a checkpoint. Why on earth am I still playing this? Am I okay? Is this like, oh, come on. No. Oh, I placed it. Now I have to wait for the timer. I guess that gives me plenty of time to, oh, come on. This would be perfect. All right, hang on. Let me just wait for that timer, and you messed it up. You messed that one up, not me. 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. It's possible. It's possible. That's the thing about it. It's possible, though. That's the thing that you don't understand, chat. Okay, there we go. Oh, no. Just endless death. Yikes. Oh, almost had it that time. I almost got the grandma through that time. You know, I was asking Jackson and Seth that they wanted to, like, be co-stars on this stream. Like, hey, you want to co-star for Forgotten Games? And they said no. And I was like, I wonder why. Now I know. I don't have to wonder anymore. Yeah, I think we'll stop. I think we'll take our leave now. Look, I mean, the game, it's... You can't deny that it's, you can't deny that it's a game. Well, no, yeah, you can. Hang on, I'm almost there though. That's the thing about it. That's the thing that you don't understand. Oops. Okay, so now I gotta go down here. Okay, yeah, we're done. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. All right, so that was Grandma Adventure. I don't know what happened there to my brain exactly. I guess we will conduct an autopsy at the end when we get to that tier list. So, Grandma Adventure. Certainly one of the better grandma games that I have played for Forgotten Games. Perhaps even the best. Grandma Adventure. Okay. Let's bring our music back. What's our next word? Don't be grandma. Degree. I feel like we've had that word too. Have we just exhausted every word at this point? We've done a lot of these, okay? All right, degree. I feel like we could probably get something on itch.io. Really? Wow, itch.io dropping the ball tonight. FlowLab, you got anything? I feel like has it only been Newgrounds tonight? Feels like it. Escape the Candy Kingdom. We actually played this one. I don't know why it's appearing for degree, but we've done this one in a previous stream. I'm not even joking. Oh, sorry, you can't see it. Yeah, the word is degree, but it looks like there's nothing here aside from a game that we've already played. I can't believe I even remember that. But, yeah, it's bumping around there somewhere in the back of my mind. I remember that we played that. All right, Newgrounds, got anything? Degree? I mean, again, it's in the description. We've gotten very few games tonight that have, like, the word in the title, unfortunately. What's this one? Okay, this one looks kind of fun. I don't know how on earth to pronounce that, but by watching balls roll around on an unknown terrain in an unknown space, the spiral degree of taxis. Yeah. This one sounds like it's gonna be like psychedelic, you know? I can appreciate that. Okay, so I move my mouse. I press space to spawn seed balls. Okay, the number is the spiral degree for the impending. Is this like a math game? Am I gonna be in trouble here? I've never heard this word before. Philo-taxis. It's got music. Does not have full screen. I will never cease to be amazed by how difficult it is to find games that have both music and full screen. I've done so many of these now, and it's still a rarity. All right. Oh gosh, multiply. I see the word multiply. I see numbers. I see numbers that don't make sense. 10? Huh? What on earth? Okay, yeah, then you can spawn a ball at your cursor's position. What the? Oh, I grew a plant. Does anyone understand this? I didn't pay attention in Philo-taxis class. Okay, and then when a ball stops moving, which sometimes takes a while, it turns into a little plant. And the lower the number, the shorter the span is that it's on the table? Yeah. Right? Or maybe not. No, it's getting bigger the further it rolls back. I'm at a loss. What happens if I multiply by 30? Just growing a garden of math. And it's just as beautiful as you would expect. I'm gonna get a high score. And we're multiplying by 30, you know. Oh dear. So hang on, let me look here. So press R to reload if you have too many plants. Oh, well, you definitely can never have too many plants. Change the slider to multiply the degree that the number for your next turn seed ball. What? By that number for your next seed ball. Get bigger degree numbers. To what end? To what end? The number is the spiral degree for the impending plant. Yeah, oh yes, of course, obviously. Everybody knows. I'll plant a few more. I don't know why. I'd assume that somebody out there understands. Oh, there is the number in the upper left, 137.5. So maybe I'm supposed to get like the exact multiplier and then we're supposed to hit that number exactly when the ball stops rolling. And there's no way that you could predict that on such a randomized surface though, right? Am I crazy? Am I just dumb? Should we even rank this? I don't know what to make of this. I have no idea what to make of Philo-taxis. I don't think I could rank this. I just don't even know what I'm looking at. You throw a ball and it grows a little plant. Yeah, I don't think we'll rank that. That's gonna just be between you and me, you know? Not the tier list. Not going into the record books or anything. That's just something that's a flash in the it's a flash in the pan. Philo-taxis, that's all it'll ever be. What about this one? CoreLoop, we're talking edge of your seat 360-degree rotational suspense. This doesn't sound mathematic. So let's see. You know, there's Metroid-likes, there's rogue-likes, and then there's mathematic-like. I just invented that now because I misspoke. Infinite loops. Doesn't look like there's any controls for me to take note of. All right, CoreLoop, impress me. Okay, you got full screen. That impresses me, if it works. It does. Will it have music? It does. I'm impressed so far. I'm impressed. It looks cool. I can expand. Oh, you mean like zoom out? It's a weird way of putting it. You can get points. I can add a moon. An orbiter? What? Wait, what? What's that? Is this like another weird like mathematic or like physics? I got another point. What? What do you mean? Fine, I'll read the description. Okay, what does this mean? Ever wanted to experience the raw, unfiltered essence of gameplay? No story, no dialogue, no mercy, just loop. Just loop. CoreLoop. What if the entire point of the game was the point? You control objects. They orbit a core. I only see one object. That's it. But boy, oh boy, do they orbit. Talking oh gosh, this is just a joke game. One core, infinite loops, click stuff, watch numbers go up. The dopamine is real. So, I mean, I'm clicking things. I think okay, I added another orbiter. How? How'd I do that? So, okay, oh, it's like a cookie clicker, like, right? Because I had like 10 points, I guess. I feel like I didn't, but. And then if we get 50 points, we can afford a moon. And we can increase our speed now that we have another orbiter. I guess we'll rank this one. We can't have 2 games in a row without a rank. I mean, well, we can't just play a cookie clicker game, can we? Is that allowed? Just leave this running in the background? Wow, look at them go. Look at them orbit. I feel like this could get really crazy. I mean, let me see. Could I leave this in the background? Let's just navigate to like something over here. Let's pretend like we're gonna play Escape the Candy Kingdom again, which we most certainly are not. This is just us pretending a little bit. Yeah, no, it continues. So, okay, I guess we could leave that running in the background while we play our next game. Before we do that though, I'm gonna upgrade our speed a bit more. I wish there was more things to unlock. It's for just speeds and orbiters and eventually that moon. But boy oh boy do they orbit. The description said it all. Okay, one more. We'll wait one more time for the speed. And edge of your seat stuff. Edge of your seat stuff. Okay. We'll mute that for now and we'll come back to it. Okay. Next word, I guess. I don't know whether to be excited or disappointed or whatever we're doing right now. Tight. Okay. Flow Lab, what do you got for us? Rocket power? That has nothing to do with this. You know, we'll just play it anyway. We're just breaking rules tonight. I don't care. Oh, it's got music. We gotta have some Flow Lab games tonight, you know? I was making such a big deal out of it earlier. Hopefully this is an actual game and not just like one scene. I'm just gonna trust that this is a real game. I'm trusting you here, Rocket Power. Didn't much care for the show, but maybe I'll care for you by the end of this. But only if you... Oh gosh. All right, I was gonna finish that sentence, but I don't think there's anything Rocket Power can do to win me over. Anyway, yeah, you already know it's physics. Again, your rocket, it kind of slides around. It reminds me of the grandma game when we were in Ice World, except even more slippery and slidey. Oh, come on. No way, no. You expect me, the gamer, to be able to get through that itsy bitsy little corridor. Look how much speed you can pick up. I mean, granted, you can probably like cancel out your speed. Only a little bit, like you're still... I feel like I'm in like an actual space shuttle right now. Well, I guess it's technically possible. Oh gosh, there's the ending. No, no, no. Wow, we actually did it. No. No, now I know it's possible. Don't give me hope, Rocket Power. I'll try again, I guess. I don't know why. I'm just biding my time till we get back to the orbiter game. I'm gonna have so many points. You will not believe it. And hey, we kind of have a space theme going on, you know, with the orbiter game and this. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neato, right? There, you win. Please, oh no, there's another level. You know, I probably would have been fine with that being it. Oh, level 2 doesn't have any music. I guess because you're supposed to be that locked in. You don't even... Music? What's music, you know? I'm here for the game. All right, I'll turn my music back on. If I must. Not even any sound effects. Oh no! Yeah, Yeah, I don't know, rocket power. Maybe if the physics were just like a little less physical, maybe then. That's a big maybe, by the way. It's still technically possible. Oh, I don't like this. Oh! You know, one cool thing though about FlowLab is that I can edit and change some properties. So I'm gonna just go to physics. Yeah, there it is. I know you can't see all of it, but that's fine. Density, bounce. So what if I just, if I turn up friction significantly, and I press OK, play. So now, does that help at all? Yeah, it definitely feels different. It feels more controllable now. Still pretty slippery and slidey. Oh no. Oh no. No! I mean, I changed the physics, that much is true. I don't know if I changed it for the better. Oh, there's a description here. A rage game with a momentum-controlled rocket. Make it through tight fits and thread your rocket through this low-gravity steel facility. Wow. I mean, they literally call it a rage game, so how mad can I really get? The answer is very. Let me see. Let's increase friction all the way. What happens if we reduce the density? I'm just kind of curious. Oh gosh, no, I made it worse. I made it way worse. So maybe I have to turn down friction. Ah. Hang on. We're learning about physics today, everybody. This turned out to be a mathematic type game after all. Physics. Turn down friction all the way. Turn up density. Play. All right. No. Nope. All right, I have another idea. It's called Stop Playing the Game. No, I have another idea as well. I'm gonna go to behaviors of the rocket ship, open the bundle. Oh my gosh, look at all this. Look at all this junk. I'm just gonna get rid of the collision. Yeah, there we go. So we'll just disable this node here. How do I do that? Just delete. Just delete all that. Okay. So now that we got rid of that, that should mean that our rocket ship is now invincible. Trust me, I'm a game designer. I know my way around some code, you know? Because clearly that's what, yeah, see? We're invincible. We dug into the code. We're basically hackers, you and I. We're in this together. Look, we're doing it. Oh, space. I'm finding the game a lot less ragey now. Still a little bit. Oh. Yeah, my changes are now erased. Play a little bit more. I'm just waiting to see what the Orbiter game is doing after this. Oh gosh, I can't let anything hit me? It's a rage game. Gosh. I can't give it what it wants. It wants me to You would think I would make it a little bit further than this. There we go. No. All right, what if we just go straight ahead? No? What if we just go straight ahead again? There we go. Yeah. Whoa, we actually did it without cheating, no less. What's this? Am I winning? Ah, hang on. Hang on, the game's getting interesting, as you can clearly see. It's getting very interesting. I wonder how many people, oh gosh, how many people like see videos like this when we put this on YouTube and are like, oh, this is neat, like a person shining a spotlight on some lesser-known indie titles to really get the word out there. There's some good stuff that indie developers are making right now. Who needs AAA games when we got indie games? And then they see stuff like this and they're just like, oh, Oh. Well, back to Call of Duty for me. Just need to thread this needle. I could probably change the physics again. I did make the physics worse, and I think that is still like a problem. So hang on. I'm just gonna change the physics real quick. Physics. Gonna turn up the friction all the way. All right, let's see. Yeah, this makes it a little bit more controllable. I mean, it still like slips and slides everywhere. I'd probably need to, oh, come on, it caught up to me. They never do that. Come on, I just want to see what's through there. You know, this game, it's full of surprises. I've been saying that about like every game. Okay, cool. Are these aliens? Are these just wacky meteors? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I can't die? I guess that part of the code is still taken out maybe? Well, that's good. What is this? An enemy spaceship? Guys, this is getting interesting now. Oh, I guess I had to destroy it. Okay. Please let that be the end. Oh no, there's more. You won the game. Thanks for playing. Play again? Nope. All right, thank you, Rocket Power. Thank you for ending. All right, 1 second. I'm saving Rocket Power. At least it's a game. The last couple games that we tried to play, not so much. It's more of a game than that Necromancer and Wizard game or whatever that was. All right, Rocket Power. All right. Why don't we check in on everybody's favorite game, though? CoreLoop. Oh, man, 80 whole points. Dude. Okay. This is getting interesting now. What should we get? Maybe another orbiter. And then, oh, look, a little comet passes by. That's kind of neat. Oh, I forgot I muted the music. Here, I'll go ahead and bring the music back. Oh my gosh. Gotten intense. All right, maybe we'll get another orbiter, and then another, and then we'll increase speed a couple times. All right, so there we are. I kind of like that there's comets. I wonder if that means that like other things will start appearing eventually. Oh, what's this? Hang on, there's other stuff out there. Oh, there's mysteries. There's mysteries afoot. Or, oh, hang on, I think I see. So I'm expanding, you can expand like the actual rotational distance or like the orbit, the circumference of your orbit. I don't know why you would, because surely they'd be faster this way. Oh, they also, I think, get slower maybe. I don't know. It's a weird game, okay? We'll increase the speed again and again. All right, and we'll leave it to its own devices for a bit. All right, CoreLoop. We'll be back, probably. Just don't count on it. Don't set your schedule to it or anything. Okay, hang on, one more speed increase. I want to see some serious pointage when I get back. All right, next word is path. All right, come on, itch.io. You've been really elusive today. Only played like the hide and seek game. Let's get some path games. All right. What do we got? Rainbow Road. I really want to find it in the title. We cheated a lot tonight. There's got to be. Okay, here's something called One Path. It's a puzzle game. Already losing me. But let's see. It's the first one I saw. Oh, it's got comments, though. Quite a few. Can't do that. This game's called Moonway. No, doesn't have path in it, though. Oh, come on. Find the Path. Are we really going to have to play Find the most basic-looking game? Okay, hang on. There's Garden Path. That's it. Here's our options, fellas. Find the Path and Garden Path. I guess we'll do Garden Path. That's what we must do. Yeah, no comments. As far as I know, we might be the first ones to play it. 30 levels now, 30 whole levels, and we're gonna play them all. I still plan to improve it. A button to take you back a move, for instance, would be good. Uh-oh, more puzzles. All right, if that's what I must do, if it's my cross to bear, I suppose. Oh my gosh, carrots are back. Hey, look at that. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. All right, and we have full screen, so that's something, I guess. How to play. There's some weird looking Z's. Each puzzle in garden path shows a hedged garden with 2 path entrances. Your task is to fill the garden with trees and hedges, and a single continuous path with no branches that leads from one entrance to the other. I think I got it. Oh wait, there's more? Oh no. Tree clues. Clues to on the bottom of the right grid indicate the number of trees in each row and column. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Oh, there's more. Path clues. I think I'll just figure it out. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Easy, easy. All right, level 1. All right. There's a little blurry bunny rabbit. And, there you go. Full steam ahead. Oh, wait. What? Yeah, there we go. Oh, so do I have to fill everything? So I have to, like, use... I'm a little confused. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm confused. So, yeah, you can, like, customize it, and you have to, like, pay attention to the numbers. I just don't think I understand what's good and what's bad. Like, why is there blue and red and green? You would think green would mean, like, okay, this is the perfect amount. And red would be, okay, you can't do that. And it said no branching paths, though, either. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Hang on. Let's look at this one more time. We can figure this out. Okay, clues to the bottom and right of the grid indicate the number of trees in each row. This is real exciting stuff, huh? Indicate the number of trees in each row. Okay, so it's just counting them. And each column. So that's what the left and bottom mean. I'm sorry, the right and bottom. Okay. I don't see why that matters. It doesn't look like that even matters. It's just telling you. I don't see what that matters. Numbers to the top and to the left gives you clues about the path. Okay, yeah, so everything has to be green. Wow, that's wacky. Okay. Start building a path by clicking on the borders between spaces. Yeah, I got that. Oh no. I don't know if I'm smart enough for this. This game's clearly too intelligent for me. Wait, what? Okay. Hang on, we can figure this out. This music's perfect for me thinking. Me having to think. Okay, so now that's satisfied. Now that's satisfied. And you want me to put a path here, don't you? Yeah. Wait, no, now these are messed up, though. What? Wait a minute, wait, but... So wait, do you want me to go here? What do you want from me? I'm confused again. So you want... So, the path can't branch, though. It all has to be green by the end. Okay, so now that's satisfied. No. Okay, so there can't be anything here then. There has to be a tree here. And there can only be one tree there, but down here there can't be a path, so there has to be a tree. No. Okay, now there can be, but there also can't be. Because the tree needs to be to the right of the other tree. The tree to the left. Okay, because the path has to branch upwards through the tree to equal the denominator of the dividend. No, hang on. So what if No, wait, what? Okay, hang on a second. But why would you design a puzzle game like this? I'm completely lost. Especially for a first level. Make this a little bit more... It's not just me, right? You're confused too, right? This makes no sense. Reset. Oh gosh, I'm so confused. Okay, so to the right and to the bottom, that is foliage. Yeah, see how that is measuring that there's a tree there, and there also needs to be a tree here. Okay, so now that's complete. And then there has to be a path through here. But that's too many. So the path has to go down by 1. And then it has to loop back up. Okay, so the path has to continue down here, then continue here, then go up there, and then up there. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. What more is there to say? Level 2. I guess I get it. Oh gosh, it's a little weird. So, you gotta watch how you're placing stuff. So the path will have to go down in order to satisfy that leftmost one. And apparently we don't need any trees. There's no foliage needed. How's this possible? Hang on. What? So the path has to go down again. Like, it has to cross here at least once. We won't play this much longer. Skip ahead. Skip ahead like you did on that grandma game earlier. I know you did. It's fine. Well, so there's too many paths here, huh? How come those aren't changing, those 2s? They're not changing at all, even though there's nothing there. Yeah, what's going on there? I thought... It's weird that it measures it from, like, 2 different axes. Okay, now it's good. What? You want me to put it down here? No, that can't be. What are you talking about? Okay, now that... No. Okay, so that has to go here. And then... Wait. What? That's too many. So that has to go like this. See, now that's satisfied, but now this is not. So that has to... No. That has to... This has... And then that goes there. No? Here? No? What do you want from me? I'm so confused. For a second in the last level, everything started making sense. And now I'm completely lost. Like, I completely lost the plot. Oh, okay, now it's satisfied. Unfortunately, there's also not a path now. Reset. Hang on. This is so frustrating. So, nothing can go there. Something does go there, but for some reason it's not messing with the middle too. So lost. I'm just like clicking randomly. This is so weird. What a strange concept for a puzzle game. Nothing needs to be done in the ending here. I can't even describe what I'm doing because you can't see my cursor. It's all just in the upper left corner of this square, and every combination I've done is apparently wrong. See, that went up, or down, but in a good way. These don't change, though. I'm confused about the 2s up at the top there and why they never seem to change. I see, I can't make anything there. Oh, now it changed. What? What are you talking about? What do you mean? That doesn't make any sense. I'm getting this upset over a game that's playing music like this. Silly goober baby music. We can't keep playing this. Can we get some real games? Like a game where I like shoot or something? I don't know. That's not usually what I would call a real game, but this is just awful. This is, yeah, okay, we're done. We're done. Very weird. Garden Path, everybody. Garden Path. That might be one of the most frustrated I've been on a game since last stream. All right. One moment while I save that, I guess. We'll talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I want to forget that ever happened. We did one level, so you can't get mad at me if I give it a hard time later, because we beat a level. For like a solid 6 seconds, everything made sense. I was seeing the Matrix for a little bit. All right, let's check in on CoreLoop. 30 points? Oh, is it not moving? What? What the heck? Oh, hang on, okay, why don't we get a new moon? Does that like unlock like a completely different like system? I'm assuming? We got a new moon. Oh, okay, so little moons can orbit the orbiters. My gosh. It's really something. It's a sight to behold. Still getting some just regular blue comets and stuff. All right, well, we'll also upgrade our speed, I suppose. And we'll come back later. Thanks, CoreLoop. CoreLoop is our anchor amid these seas, these rocky seas on the rocky shoals. The tumultuous seas, I think is the word I'm looking for. The point is that this game is the one that's going to keep us steady and going to keep us anchored to what it means to be a gamer or something. I don't know. I think I kind of lost like a lot of brain cells playing Garden Path. So I'm not operating at peak proficiency at the moment. Decay! Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the right word for my situation. Okay, Decay. We'll try itch.io again. All right. Yeah, we got some stuff now. Snake Decay, huh? I could probably play that. Snake, yeah. This probably has a bunch of comments. I mean, it's Snake, yeah. Obviously, people play the Snake game. My games is decaying. That's kind of fun looking, but it has a bunch of comments. Yeah, we gotta kind of look down a bit further. Tooth Decay. Who doesn't love some good Tooth Decay? Apparently nobody, because nobody commented on it. Perfect. Just the game for us. Oh, it's big. Why is it so big? It's supposed to be played on like a mobile phone? All right. I guess I'm gonna have to like zoom out, huh? Just gonna have to remember that I did this. All right. Oh no, it's gonna be one of these. No. All those other games that look kind of interesting and we end up with this. We're doing it. We're doing it. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Only the game can stop me now, and it'll probably do a pretty good job of that. All right, so I'm a tooth, and you get the idea. I should have just stopped playing it there. Oh boy. Yeah, you just dodge the decay. You know, blue tooth decay. Most common type of tooth decay after green tooth decay. And it's kind of randomized, maybe. And you just kind of dodge it, and it goes on forever. And you have a barrel of fun. Ah! I was really getting into that one. Hang on. Gotta get a new high score. Wait a minute. Can I just go off screen? What happens if I do this? Just find a cheat? Nah, okay. They can go really far over. Fair enough. I feel like your odds are probably better, though, staying in a corner. And then you can just move out of the way when... Oh, man. You can just move out of the way when the situation calls for it. Well, not really. I mean, it kind of works. It's a... What? What hit me? I guess there must have been something just off screen that I couldn't see. Wow. Indie games, everybody. Why does everybody make such a fuss over indie games? Everybody loves their indie games. I can't seem to hear an end to it. This is what everybody's so excited about? The faith everybody's putting in this industry? For games like this? Gotta be honest, I don't see it. I don't see it. This game, I'm just gonna say what's on everybody's mind. This game, it's got nothing on Call of Duty Black Ops 7. You know? They're just... It's night and day, you know? You know that I'm, dang it. I want to get to like 20. Why? I don't know. I think I had like a whole bit planned and now I lost it. So I'm just gonna get to 20 and stop. That's the new bit. Yeah, see, I like this run. This is a good run. This is gonna be it. The record run, everybody. World record, because nobody's played this game this long. Yep, there we go. Thought maybe something cool would happen at 20. Am I getting better at this game? What's going on? I should be dead by now. That's a very lucky run. You like this 7-second music loop? 37. Can you beat my score at home? I like to see you try. Just don't tell me about it. Because I really don't want to see you try. All right, Tooth Decay. I have no idea what Tooth Decay, what kind of score that's going to end up with at the end. I like how right next to it there was a game just called Decay, and it's it just says a small horror / arcade game, and it looks like infinitely more professional and interesting than Tooth Decay, and yet we just completely ignored it in favor of Tooth Decay and proceeded to make fun of the indie gaming industry. Boy, ain't I a stinker. Tooth Decay, that's been added. It's been added whether you like it or not. Why don't we check in on everybody's favorite CoreLoop? Okay, now it's been running. All right, well, let's see. Ah, yes, of course. 179 points. Why don't we go ahead and get a... Let's get another moon, and then another moon. And then we'll wait until we get 80 so we can get another orbiter. I think this is the first time we've had a game like this where we've been able to like check in throughout the stream. It's kind of nice. Kind of nice to have that anchor, you know? This game, this little game, whatever it's called, is going to save the indie gaming industry. At least as far as this stream is concerned. All right. Well, there they go. They're orbiting all right. I've never seen orbiting quite like that before in a game, I gotta say. That's some next level orbiting. You gotta appreciate when expert game designers really give it their all and show you what they are capable of. All right, that's enough out of you for now, CoreLoop. It's enough out of you. What's our next randomly generated? Oh wait, you didn't get this. Oh, I'm sorry. You probably saw it, but yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize it was still zoomed in. I'm so sorry. You couldn't see CoreLoop. You couldn't see all the CoreLoop fun and games. Oh man, boy, do I feel sorry for you. Pity is what I feel. Mostly for myself, though. Next word. The next word is kid. All right, FlowLab, what do you got for us? Yeah, there's gonna be some kid games, so we'll probably have something here. New Kid on the Block, Normal Kid Adventure, Little Kid Adventures, spelled incorrectly. Oh no, here's another game that's never been played before. We gotta play it. Jump Kid. Looks like it might have original assets, maybe. No, not really. Is there actually a game here? There's 2 levels. Should we bother? 2 levels? Fine. It's never been played before. It's never been played before, come on. You know, have a heart. It's never been played. It's never been played. All right. We gotta give it a chance. All right, Jump Kid. Is there a story here? I didn't even check. You were walking to the market to buy some food, but oh no, someone swiped your money. Mission, find your money, bring justice. I like it. I like it. All right. So that's an interesting coin pickup sound effect now, isn't it? It's like squeaky. Squeaky coin sound. Oh. Wow. At least, you know what? I'll say this for the game. At least you don't die the second you touch a spike. Had so many games that just one-hit KO you. How long is this level? I'm ready for level 2. I'm ready. See, I'd be fine with this if it weren't just like ripped off assets, which it is. Like these are the built-in assets that FlowLab just gives you to work with. For some reason, I'm collecting the coins. Let's not do that. What'd the description say that I just read? Is this my lunch money? I was carrying a lot of money. Still going. Okay, bench. Is this the end? Yeah. All right, last level. What is this thing? Okay, these are some original assets, probably. I don't quite know what I'm looking at, but this music really makes me feel like a kid, you know? Playing this game, you know, it just makes you feel like you were a kid trapped in a terrible, terrible video game. Wow. I wonder if there's a secret down one of these pits. That's what I would do if I was a developer. Maybe we can check later. Oh, hang on, we can go down here. Secret, there was something down there, wow. So do I need that thing? Oh, it says mystery. It's in blue in the upper right there. I guess, maybe there's like a secret on every level. Who knows? We'll never know, because I don't plan on looking into it. I don't know. I'm just giving this game a hard time because I'm still thinking about Garden Path. Every game tonight's gonna get treated like a lesser game just because of Garden Path. Soured everything. It's kind of cool that you can get on the roof, I suppose. The roof of this castle or wherever we are. Yeah, you know, it's just somebody made a little level. It's not the hardest thing in the world. I wish the jump was a little higher. And maybe add some more like platforming challenges. Okay, here's my biggest platforming challenge yet, folks. Whoa. Like almost. Oh, okay. Oh, thank goodness you can hop on their heads. All right, maybe this should end soon. I'm gonna go down very slowly. Okay. I think we made it. Unless the game is gonna throw a monkey wrench into things. That's it. And then there's this level, which I guess is unfinished. Jump Kid, everybody. Jump Kid. Someone swiped, yeah. Hey, it's not our lunch money. Or no, it is. This is our market money. We were going to the market to buy some food. It's by Hexa. Has Hexa made anything else? Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no! There's a Jump Kid 2, Frozen Forest. And it also has no plays. Oh, no. Now we gotta play it. Why did I check? Why did I let my curiosity get the better of me? So that means Jump Kid is done. Why just make 2 levels? Why not? You can make more levels. It doesn't cost anything. You can do at least 5 before it charges you. That's weird. Okay, yeah, I guess. All right, Hexa, let's see if you improved at all. Wow, Winter Wonderland. All right, there's not even a story to this one. Nor is there music. Maybe this one's still kind of being worked on. Same weird aspect ratio. So that hasn't changed. I'll bring my own music. All right. Oh, is this it? Is that how far he's made it in this Winter Wonder? Yep. Okay. All right, so we don't have to review Jump Kid 2. This is literally it. That's it. There's your game. Why even make a new game if this is it? This is the furthest you get? You can do this in like seconds. I could make a more interesting level. Faster than this. You know? There's some pits, some areas to hop up to. Now, boom. Bob's your uncle, you know? It just takes seconds. I just don't know why somebody would even bother, unless this game was like made yesterday. Or maybe this game is being worked on like literally right now. Okay, well, there we go. See, look at me go. Look at this level I've created. I crafted this level and it is mine. Wow. I feel inspired. I'm gonna make another video game. Okay, no, we don't have to review Jump Kid 2 Frozen Forest. We do, however, have to review Jump Kid. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a screenshot of that, if you don't mind. If you do mind, then I'm sorry. You should have learned your lesson by now. All right, Jump Kid. We've had 2 games tonight that have never been played before. That's kind of neat. It's fairly rare to run into a game that we know for sure has not been played. It basically only happens on FlowLab. Newgrounds, not really. Itch.io, it's impossible to tell. So, in any event, that's Jump Kid. Oh, we gotta check in on CoreLoop, obviously. Man, look at those points. It's better every time. Bring back the music. That classic CoreLoop music. All right. We could add another orbiter. We can afford it. And add another moon. And then increase the speed. All right. I was hoping that more would happen with the background because of the comets, because I don't think that was happening originally. But it doesn't seem like it, at least not yet. Maybe we have to get like some crazy high points for like other stuff to start happening. I get it though, I get the cookie clicker formula. Normally I think there's a bit more to upgrade though in a cookie clicker like. So, you know, it might be kind of lacking there, but the speed has increased yet again. We'll be back. We'll be back, CoreLoop. Don't doubt it for a moment. We will return. Pause. All right, fair enough. We'll go back to itch.io. Newgrounds is a little busy right now running CoreLoop, you know? Pause it is. Really? No games with pause in the title? That's unfortunate. Yeah. All right, well, why don't we try FlowLab? I hate to say it. No. No, we don't need this game again. Okay. Let's see. None of these even have pause. Probably because it's, oh yeah, I didn't think about this. A lot of games probably have like pause in their description, and FlowLab does draw from that, so good luck finding any of these that say pause. Yeah, there's gonna be a ton of pages. This word, too ubiquitous. I don't know if that's the correct word for it. What about the, there's too many plays. I'll just look for one that stands out to me. Oh no, it's Triangle Boys Quest. You see that? In the bottom left there, it's Triangle Boys Quest from last stream. Just don't move, I can't see you if you don't move. That was frightening. I never wanted to see that game again. How many of these games? I probably know like a lot of these games. We played a lot of FlowLab stuff, so I shouldn't be surprised to see some returning faces. I'm not seeing anything with pause in it, unfortunately. See Bubba's Constitutional Adventure. We can learn a bit about the Constitution. Who cares about that, though? Well, yeah, see, all these just kind of look like generic platformers. Nothing really all too interesting. What about this game? Flowmon. Let me just make sure there's a game here. Okay. No. No, it just looks like it's just this little town. Yeah, you can explore this little town, which is nice. I mean, if there's more to it, but yeah, that's it. Then you just wander off into the infinity. Can't even talk anymore. Like I said, Garden Path really messed up my brain, I think. Flibby's Adventure? Oh, Febby's. See, I can't read. Yeah, none of these are standing out to me. I'm sorry. There's this, Treasure Search. Have we done this one before? No, I don't think so. Okay, there's some unique assets here. Is there a game here? There is. All right, we'll give it a shot. You can jump using the up arrow, space bar. Okay, we have double jump. That's a little weird that it's tied to the space bar. Left and right. You can pause. See, pause, it's there. Okay, I guess that's it. Now, you know, I don't want to jump to any conclusions or anything, but it's kind of a red flag that the creator does not know how to spell description. But we're just gonna ignore that. We're just gonna ignore it. All right, let's zoom in. Very small game. Hang on. Okay, that'll have to do. Health is also cut off, but who cares anymore? All right, what is that in the sky there? Is that a Pokemon? Can I hop on enemies' heads like I could in the Kid Jump game? Whatever that was called. Doesn't really look like it. I'm losing health fast. What are these? Biblically accurate angels in the sky? Like, I just don't know what the lore here is. Oh wait, hang on. It's in the descript potion. The descript potion. Just like the name says, this is a game where you're trying to find treasure. At the end of 3 levels, you'll find a treasure chest. You will need to touch it to win the game. Okay, thanks. Now I feel inspired to keep playing. Okay. Wish I hadn't lost so much health at the beginning. All right, we just can't get hit again. What? Whoa, hang on now. How am I intended to... Oh, come on. Fine. Right at the end, too. Oh, that was a weirdly big jump for no particular reason. Yeah, sometimes you get like a big jump and other times it's quite meager. Keeps you on your toes, I guess. How many times have I said that? I say that a lot to excuse poor game design, and I think I need to stop. I need to start holding these creators accountable by suing them. Oh gosh. Yeah, whoa! These jumps make no sense. There we go. Oh, there's still another one? Dang it. Okay, here it is. Here's the tricky jump. You're just gonna have to kind of tank the damage. Oh no, I made it that time. The game decided to be nice. Whoa, look at that vista. We only have 1 health here? Oh, it's not gonna send me back to level 1, is it? It's not like a universal health? Guess we'll see. Gotta get a lucky jump here. That was an unlucky jump. Oh, my health like reset. What? Weird. I think I might know why that happened, but it's you know, it's game developer stuff, professional game developer stuff you wouldn't understand. Oh gosh, I have to get up there? Is that even possible? Game's just throwing impossible jumps at me? I mean, barely. I can, if I get a very lucky jump, I can. Yeah, see, you kind of have to be up on this platform. Ah. Okay, I just cheated by abusing FlowLab's wonky physics. That was the key all along. Don't mess it up at the end. It's the end. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. What? What? How am I? Oh no. Okay, I guess I just have to kind of get lucky again. It's a game all about luck, you know? Oh, we're in the clouds. Okay, well that's kind of unique. That's something, right? You can't see the platforms now, isn't that cool? And our biblically accurate archangels are back. To great effect, I might add. Oh gosh. I mean, I understand the idea and all, but at the same time, you don't want to annoy your player. You want your player to feel like there's some semblance of fairness, right? I mean, I guess if I lose again, I'll look in the level editor and see what the optimal path is. Oh, hang on. Maybe this is it. Oh, it's the treasure! The treasure was real! Do I win? I win! Wow. The dopamine rush that I saw when, the dopamine levels that I lost when Would You Like to Play Again appeared on screen. Unmatched in the gaming ecosphere. All right, you won't get anything for playing again. Yeah, no kidding. All right. Well, that was Treasure Search. I don't know why we even picked that. It was the only game that kind of looked like it might have something original going on, and it really didn't. You know, just kind of a waste of everyone's time. But if you were worried about wasting your time, then you wouldn't have clicked on this stream to begin with. All right. Treasure Search. It's saved, for better or for worse. It is saved. Probably only have time for a couple more games. Let's check in on CoreLoop again, our good pal. All right. I gotta bring the music back. That's the only reason anybody cares about CoreLoop is for the music. Or the music is kind of nice. It's kind of, there seem to be different tracks. I don't know how, like why. It's not like anybody's actually gonna play like and listen to all of it, but whatever. It's not like anybody's actually gonna play your game. Why even bother? All right, and then we'll speed it up a bit more. I wish that, like, you could unlock more rings. I'm surprised that you can't do that. Like, we have this inner ring here, and I'm surprised you can't, like, unlock more on, like, the outside until you, like, built, like, your own little solar system or something. Anyway. Well. It's taken up pretty quick. It's still nothing crazy. Like, we're not getting, like, 100 points every second or anything, but, you know, why don't we'll unlock another moon. We'll see what that gets us. Nice tune. All right, and new moon. Heck yeah. Best Twilight movie in the trilogy. Okay. Just ignore what I just said. All right. Next word. Body. Didn't we already get that? Didn't we already get that this stream? Am I going crazy? Give me another word. Throat. Didn't we got that already? What's going on here? Regard. Yeah, oh yeah, we're definitely gonna find some games with regard in the title. Not a doubt in my mind. Regard. If there's anything that appears here, we'll play it. Nope. Flow Lab? You got anything with regard? Anything. I guess. We have super cool game. 41 plays. Obviously, regard isn't in there. I assume it's in the description here. Oh, it has music. There's chickens. I like the title screen. Title screen, you know. It's, it looks pretty cool. Super cool, one might say. Let me just make sure there's a game here, though. I've just been burned too many times. Yeah, there's a sizable amount of levels. All right, 30 FPS, no less. Dang. Hope my computer can run this. 30 FPS, super cool game, Fairy Bread Quest. Okay. It's intended for power saving. Oh, power saving computers. Okay, I see. Emergency controls? What? A to go left. Or what? Okay, or you can just use arrow keys. You can jump. Oh no, is this gonna be a terrible platformer? You can throw sprinkles by pressing F. That's weird. I can shrink? What? Hang on. Oh gosh, it's a bunch of weird controls. Okay, there is a full screen. I'm happy about that at least. There's an emergency restart, but it looks like the main thing is that I can shrink in this game by pressing the down arrow, and then R to reset, and then F to throw sprinkles. This is a lot to remember. I hope I can remember this. Full screen isn't working. Full screen's not working. Maybe my computer can't handle this. Oh, there we go. Welcome to the interactive tutorial. Okay, yeah. Hey, I like this so far. Can't believe I'm saying that. And we got full screen. Got a checkpoint. Dang, sound effects and everything. Okay. And double jump. I love a good double jump in a game. I can run. Can I? Oh yeah, I guess so. I'm just collecting dash marks. Like forward slashes. Okay, I guess I gotta do it again. Crouch. Yeah, that's kind of neat. Okay. Hey, you know what? This game actually had some kind of vision. Imagine that, a game that had a vision. In tonight's roundup of games. Now, whether that vision is of any value will be for us to determine at the end, but this will probably be the last game we play, and I'm just fine with that. There's a button, there's a door, it's even helpfully marked door, just in case I get confused, like in Garden Paths. I appreciate that there was a tutorial, because there's a lot of different buttons. Oh, and there's still the sprinkle throw. Oh, that's what I'm collecting, I see. Deadly snake chicken, fire sprinkles. They got away. Oh, but I have to go down there. Okay. You can go really crazy with your jump. All right. And I can run. Yeah, pretty solid. Are we out of the tutorial now? Almost. I have to get through this first. Gotta say, if the levels themselves aren't like crazy and I'm not like dying, like every second, then there you go. This game has potential. Don't lose me, game. Don't do anything weird. Have music, have decent level design, but nothing too crazy. Maybe some laughs, some thrills, some chills, all that stuff. Uh-oh. Oh, here, I'll just reset my size. Oh, can I not? Guess I have to stay this size? It's weird. You can do like a super jump. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to do that. And I've said this before, a game with checkpoints is a friend of mine. You know? Oh, I forget. Oh, no, I forgot what the sprinkle button was. Oh no. What was the sprinkle? There we go. Oh, I'm out of sprinkles. Okay. It's a little weird. It's a little weird that you're using the F key of all things to throw. I don't quite understand the logic on that one. Yeah, because it's just like, yeah, I have to keep looking at the keyboard to remember where that is. And the chickens move so fast. Aww. Alright, that's fine, you know. Just because we've hit a bit of a rocky patch doesn't mean that that it's the game's fault, necessarily. There we go. I am a little confused on why shrinking is a thing, because this could have just been a regular level and you could just always be this size, but whatever. Ah, man. Wow, you gotta be quick for that, really? Ah. Oh no. Don't let it end like this. That felt like roughly about as fast as I'm gonna make it. We'll see. I think I already messed up. Ah. No, don't let it end like this, game. You were doing relatively fine. Ah. You were doing so well. Don't ruin this. Game's making anti-consumer decisions. Did it really have to be like this tight on the timing? I feel like I'm going pretty darn fast. I'm holding shift, so I am running. Game, you were doing so well. If I can't get by it, I'll just skip to another level. Wow, one more try, one more try. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay, I see. I throw sprinkles here to activate it early. Ah, okay. I was the fool. I'm sorry for doubting you. I'm sorry for doubting you, game. I was wondering, I was like, why is it telling me to throw sprinkles? I know how to throw sprinkles. So yeah, the game's using its mechanics. You know, I'm running, I'm throwing. I'm growing. Oh gosh. Like how just all the enemies are snake chickens. And they're always facing the wrong way. Well, half the time they're facing the wrong way. Okay. There we go. Look at all the sprinkles I'm getting. Yeah, this is pretty solid. I need to double check and see how many times this game has been played. Was it only like 47 times or something? I think it deserves more than that. We'll play it for a little bit longer. We got time. I still don't really like the throw button being F. I feel like there had to have been a better way to do that. Probably make it spacebar, and then don't... Oh, sorry, I didn't see that said death. I'm over here apologizing to the game. Apologizing to you, that you had to wait this long to get a game that was even worth looking at. And it's this. Imagine this being the game, the most competent game of the night. A game that looks like this. Oh. Okay, here's a problem. You can get stuck on enemies if you land on them. I've noticed that a couple times. But otherwise, you know. Ooh. Uh-oh, where do I go? Is there something up there? Wait, why am I here? What is this? What purpose does this serve? Oh yeah, okay, there we go. A little weird. Butter. Heck yeah. End. Nice.
Chicken Fortress complete.
Level 2. We'll play it for a little bit. I'm sad that we had to wait this long for a game that I'm actually like fine with playing more of it. Oh, what am I fighting now? What are these? Okay, no, these are snakes. Last time it was just chickens. I thought they were snake chickens. It's a very terrifying concept, by the way. Oh, gosh. Good thing this stopped us. Okay. How am I gonna do this? Oh, okay, hang on. I don't like how fast I had to go there. I could have gone way worse. All right, checkpoint. Ooh. Okay, it's safe to go down here. The game kind of like scares me sometimes. I'm just waiting for the moment that the game proves that it is inept. And the moment hasn't happened yet, and it's just kind of throwing me for a loop is all. I'm just like, okay, here's the moment where the game loses me. But no, I'm still playing. I'm still having fun. And again, I really do appreciate having those checkpoints. They go a long way. Okay, here we go. Ooh, not even close. Maybe I need to reset my size. Not quite. Hang on. I mean, it's a little weird. The physics aren't like... It's not like I'm playing Mario 3 over here or something. I'll just wait for that to go down again. I got bread! I got butter, I got bread. Flat mountain, complete! Level 3. I didn't see how many levels there are. Now we just have to get home. Maybe this is the last level. If so, then this is a pretty solid little experience. So we'll give it a shot. We'll see if we can beat this one. I'll give it my all. Immediately start messing up. Okay. Oh, I need to throw the sprinkles. See, I learned my lesson. Wait, is this a secret? Oh, that's weird. I don't know why that, like, seemingly opened up. Oh, no! Ah, alright. We'll try that again. I know there is, like, an emergency reset if you completely run out of sprinkles. Nice. I like this music. Am I complimenting a game? What's happening? What is the world coming to? Oh, no. Okay, I'm glad I could get out of that. Down to 5 sprinkles, though. That's a bit scary. Triple jump? Hang on, that's not... That's against the rules. I'll give it a shot. Okay. Oh, no. Just punched me back. Oh, gosh. Okay, the game's getting a little weird. Ooh. Alright. I feel like we're close to the end. I didn't even realize there's a timer in the upper left. I really don't like games that time you, but it doesn't seem like it's been a problem. Alright, build speed. Alright, I messed that one up already. Let's try that again. Jeez, looks like I gotta be fast on this one. I gotta go all the way up there? Really? Hang on, there's no way. Unless I'm missing something. No, yeah. I mean, even getting around that corner is gonna take a decent amount of time. I don't know about that. Am I missing a mechanic? Yeah, like they already closed, I heard them. Uh-oh. Game, I'm so close to the end. Don't do this to me now. What am I missing? What am I, should I be throwing a sprinkle? I see, that doesn't work. It says build speed. That's what I'm doing. Let me just see this again. That, I don't see how that's possible. I built plenty of speed in my time with this game. I'm not building that much speed. Yeah, that's slamming way before I get to him. Aw, game, you were doing so well. What a blunder. I don't think this is me either. Like, I'm fairly sure this is just the game overestimating how quickly the players can move. Ah, man. And getting around the corner is not fun. Go, 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 go. Yeah, I'm not even close. Is there like a trick that I'm missing? Maybe I need to like reset my size somewhere? No? That's odd. That's really odd for a game. Yeah, the inept stuff, it finally happened. We kept waiting on it. I was like, when is this game gonna get inept? I don't understand. I guess it finally happened. Did I hit the button? I didn't even see. I don't think I did. What if I throw like a bunch of sprinkles at this thing? Doesn't look like it makes a difference. Yeah. All right, well, that's a real shame. I guess we'll probably just cheat. I'll try one more time legitimately, and then we'll just kind of skip ahead. Yeah, I don't know what on earth I'm missing there. As far as I'm aware, there's nothing that can get me around that corner that quick. So I'll just drag our player here, I suppose. It looks like the bread and the butter is already supposed to be on them. Hopefully this doesn't break anything. I don't want to cheat too hard. Yay, checkpoint. It's a lot of chickens and snakes. Hang in there. Okay. Well, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Wait a minute, am I not even, like... I'm losing sprinkles from this, but it's not actually, like, killing me? That's odd. Oh, gosh. Yeah, the physics get so weird when you get, like, hit. Especially when you're already on, like, a slippery, slidey surface. Alright, game. You're overstaying, you're welcome a little bit. Let's get a move on. I assume home is right through these doors? Maybe? Yeah, and sometimes you just get like stuck in little form, which I really don't like. The game occasionally makes you feel like trapped, which I'm not a big fan of. Huh? Oh, come on, an infinite fall. Game, you are better than that. You're so much better than that. An infinite fall in this game? Wow. Wow. Alright, we'll do an emergency restart, I guess. I'm sorry, this hasn't been in full screen for a bit. Oh, but it reset us here. That's odd. Why would it reset us there? Yeah, I dragged him here. So close to the end. Wow. I'm gonna have some things to say about this game at the end. Alright, we'll just drag him to the end here. We gotta get a move on. And there we are at home. Made fairy bread. Thanks for playing. Wow. Well, it was worth it. It was worth it for the fairy bread. All right. We'll just call this Super Cool Game for short as we save it, and we will go ahead and rank things. And we'll also check in, I guess, one more time on the Orbiter game. Or we might leave that running while we do the reviews and stuff. We'll see how I'm feeling. But, Super Cool Game. All right, back to CoreLoop. There it is, still sitting pretty. 9, oh man, we almost have 1,000. I'm just gonna get a new orbiter. Increase the speed, increase it again, and then we'll get a new moon. They're all kind of bunching together over there. Still don't quite understand why you can, like, what's even the point of zooming out, really? This is just give you a different vibe, I suppose. It's a vibe kind of game. There's mathematic type games and there's vibe type games, and this is the latter. All right, got a new moon. And I'll just save a quick screenshot of this so that we can add it to our little tier list. And then we will return to it at the very, very end for some reason. Just out of sheer morbid curiosity. All right. So, it's that time of the night for some reviewing. Last time, I went a little overboard and spent like half an hour talking about some games. Felt that way anyway. So we're not going to do that again, but I'll do my best to remember these. How many games did we play? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games. That sounds about right. There they are. And I will also bring up a cheat sheet here so I can actually read their names because I know they're a little small right here. And otherwise, if I didn't have this little cheat sheet, I'd be in a bit of trouble because I can't particularly say I remember too much of what happened tonight. It's all a bit of a blur, but that's just kind of the name of the game at a certain point. Okay, so what first? What was the first game we even played tonight? It was this, right? Hide and Seek. This game was, I'm almost positive, made in RPG Maker. I never have made a game in RPG Maker, not really. And, but it had all the hallmarks of it. And you know, as you can expect out of somebody who's making a game in RPG Maker, it's all just about the speed and the simplicity of it, you know? You can, as the moment you understand how RPG Maker works, you can get in there into the programming and into the creator and make a game just like this in, I don't know, 2 hours, maybe less if you're using a pre-constructed world, which who knows, maybe the creator of this was. All you do, you're a little guy who hunts down an anime girl in every level, and that's about it. It's hide and seek, although she's not even really hiding. She's just kind of standing around. I was expecting like some moment with her like standing behind a tree and, oh, I see the top of her head. No, she's just standing. Oh, there she is, just standing by a house. So yeah, it's nothing all that impressive. Definitely not a hell tier game or anything, and I guess I wouldn't say F tier either. This seems like a pretty good contender for a D tier game. I don't remember if there was music or not. If there was, that would probably help, but I'm gonna assume that there wasn't. Doesn't really matter too much for a game like this. It did what it needed to do. I went around looking for somebody, and I found her, and happiness was supposed to ensue. For me personally, the happiness just never quite ensued. That's the problem. That's a me problem, you know? My heart has shriveled after so many streams. It needs to grow 3 sizes like the Grinch eventually. Eventually I'll find that S tier game, and then my heart will grow 3 sizes that day. All right. What else we got? Why don't we do this one next? Get Them Again. This was kind of like a spooky type game. I can imagine one of these weirdo monsters is probably going to appear in the thumbnail. Other than that, like, I understood what it was going for. There's multiple monsters, and each monster has a different way of dealing with it. Some of them you just click on, one you have to turn away from. I think the one that like appears behind you, you have to like feed or something. There's a whole system. For some reason, I think I was just kind of in a rush when going through this one. I was like, come on, we need to get to better games. And the better games never came. So I'm sorry, Get Them Again. I'm sorry that I didn't give you a bit more time and a bit more patience. There really wasn't that much to read, but whenever I'm doing Forgotten Game streams, I kind of try to just speed through and just try to see if I can pick up how games work intuitively. As it turns out with this game, not so easy, but I understood what it was going for. It had unique designs, unique little monsters, some weird sound effects. It felt like a fever dream to play. But in an okay kind of way. I almost want to give it C tier. I can't say I was necessarily having that much fun though, because the majority of the monsters that do appear are the ones that you click. You know, and those are so easy. They take a long time to get to you, so you're never really in that much danger. The only danger that you're really going to experience is like the other monsters that require you doing something that I never picked up on. And I'm sure the game speeds up and gets harder as you play it, obviously. But as far as what I played, it was kind of just straightforward. It kind of feels like it belongs with hide and seek. I don't know. I mean, hide and seek has all these like recycled assets that somebody else made and just reorganized into a world. At least this has like unique assets and stuff. But if I keep this here, then I'd have to move hide and seek down. Because Get Them Again has a unique concept, unique enough, and it has unique assets. It is just like the one screen, but you know, that's all it really needs to be. It had some spooky visuals, you know, it did what it needed to do. I said the same thing about hide and seek though. I'm sorry, hide and seek. I gotta put you in F tier. I don't feel like you belong there, but putting you in D tier is weird when you're right next to Get Them Again. I don't know, maybe that'll change later. That's what I'm feeling in this moment. Okay, let's see. What else did we play? Oh yeah, here is one of them. Almost forgot about Enamored Horse, didn't ya? Well, I'm here to tell you that Enamored Horse, one of the best games I have ever played. No, the opposite of that, actually. It's kind of weird, actually. You play as this horse that's crossing the road. It's Frogger, except the cars only move when you move. I'm pretty sure that's not how Frogger works. You know, I'm no Frogger expert or anything, but it's a little weird. And you can kind of plot it out by like paying attention to, okay, the horse is going to move this many steps and the cars are going to move this far forward and whatnot. I don't know. I just felt like I was missing a little something there. And that something was sense. That something was, where's the sense? Where's the sense in this? And the roads got more difficult, kinda. But really, you can just, like, wing it. Just keep winging it until it works. And the logic that you can pour into it is very limited. Yeah. I'd probably have to put this in F tier, honestly. This feels too harsh. Maybe I should just move everything up a notch. Because, I mean, F tier is usually reserved for games that I just hated playing. And I didn't hate playing hide and seek or Enamored Horse. So you know what? Everybody moves up a rank. I'm feeling generous tonight, I guess. We'll see where the night takes us. But I think I'm fine with that. Hide and seek being D tier, Enamored Horse being D tier. Yeah, they're both very similar in that they I guess do what they needed to do, but in the most basic, simplistic way possible. Meanwhile, Get Them Again at least goes a little bit further with what it's throwing out there, albeit not much further. All right. Rocket Power. This is the game where you play as a little rocket, whirring around, fighting the horrible physics. I tried my best to adjust the physics and made it worse. So what does that tell you? I guess that tells you that this game developer is smarter than I suppose. Unfortunately, his idea of a good game and my idea of a good game, they're not quite in sync with one another, you know? Creative differences and all that. With all that being said, I'm feeling... It's definitely D tier or F tier, not Hell tier. We got some Hell tier games last time, but this one, I don't know. I mean, what am I thinking? What am I thinking here? It almost feels D tier again. Again, it's a perfectly serviceable example of what it's trying to do. It's a game where you're fighting the physics of the rocket. It's doable. You don't really need to adjust the physics like I did, although, I don't know, maybe you do. If you're willing to invest enough time into it, I guess you can probably pull it off. There was some fun stuff to see. By fun stuff, I mean like there was some colorful meteor that at one point started like following you. That was cool, right? Didn't you guys think that was cool? Yeah, you thought that was cool. Listen, this cannot go in F tier if Enamored Horse is in D tier. So all three of these games, I think, are comfortable enough in D tier. They do what they need to do. And what they do is moderately to low level interesting. So, Tooth Decay. We'll do Tooth Decay now. Here's another example of just a very straightforward experience. I think that was the running theme of the night. I always say that there's a running theme. Running theme of the night is games that are just one-trick ponies. Hide and seek. All you do, you find the anime girl. There she is, next level. There she is, next level. Enamored horse. I'm going to send the horse to get the carrots now. Oh, I made it, next level. You know? Same for rocket power. Rocket power involves, I guess, a little bit more like finagling, but Tooth Decay is pretty similar, although I'm gonna put it in F tier. Because you can't even make it that far. I made it to like 37 at one point. Don't ask me how I remember the score exactly. I don't know, I took great pride in it, okay? Obviously. But there was literally only like 4 assets in the entire game, and they weren't even particularly well made. At least Enamored Horse had more stuff to look at, you know? And it wasn't vertical. It didn't feel like I was playing a mobile game Dropout. So I guess it had that going for it. I don't know. Sorry, Tooth Decay. The gameplay was not very inspiring. I said that before earlier in today's stream, and I still feel it now. I didn't feel inspired playing Tooth Decay. I just don't like it. I don't like Tooth Decay. I'm anti-Tooth Decay. There you have it. Grandma Adventure. You know, before Garden Path came along, this game I think broke my brain as well. I can't explain why what happened. And for all I know, maybe this game gets really interesting near the end. I don't know. The gameplay is so basic, so straightforward. You're just literally a square JPEG image of a grandma moving through little mazes. Touch the edges and you reset. You can set checkpoints, which is nice. It definitely made the game more playable, but don't be fooled. That doesn't mean this is a game that you should play. Quite the opposite. I don't know. I just got into a rhythm of it, and I was like, well, I made it this far. Why not keep going? Maybe it'll get interesting. Spoiler alert, it didn't. Maybe if I had made it 5 more levels, it would have turned into like some 3D horror game where I have to find 5 pages in a forest and Slenderman's after me. And then I get a gun and it turns into Call of Duty Black Ops 12, my favorite one in the franchise. In any case, that's a lot of talking for something that, again, super straightforward. I was addicted to it. I can't put it in C tier. No, this is another D tier game. D tier is just stacked tonight, huh? You know, I mean, again, Get Them Again has the benefit of, I'm sure that it gets harder. You can learn the various little components of it. It had a unique little style to it, and somebody clearly puts like some work into like creating the little monsters and the sound design. Grandma Adventure, I was just moving through mazes that I'm pretty sure the creator didn't even make. I'm pretty sure he just downloaded mazes from Google. Or just like maze.com. Here's some free downloadable mazes. And somebody was just like, yeah, I'm gonna make a game out of this. I have no idea why. I just now noticed, I don't know if you can read that. It says outstanding gameplay as part of the description. I don't know if I ever read the description for Grandma Adventure, but I perhaps should have. It's a joke game. It's gotta be a joke game. I don't think anybody made this game with any intention of it being some like serious, thought-provoking experience, and it certainly wasn't. I'm sure the creator, if he were ever, or she were to ever see this, would be in complete, like, they would understand. They'd understand why I've done this. I don't understand why they did this, but they would understand why I've done this. All right. Let's just get it out of the way, shall we? Garden Path. This game, you know, last stream we had a puzzle game as well with like some sliding blocks and a penguin that slid around and stuff. A game style that you've seen many times before that one. This one, I can't say I've ever seen a style like this before where you have to like, it might exist, but you have to like keep count of the paths that you're putting down in the trees and the foliage so you can make like the perfect path through the little garden. I get it that you're crafting like these little gardens while also making a path through them for the rabbit. It's an interesting way of framing it, I suppose. I just didn't get it. I'm sure, well, I'm like 80% sure that if I wasn't streaming and I wasn't in like a hurry to get things done and move quickly, then I probably could have read the rules and had a better understanding of it. This game requires that you actually like pay attention a little bit, get to understand how the game works. That's not what you can do during a stream, though. That's not what I do anyways. For Forgotten Game streams, I try to at least be a little quick on my feet. I don't want to spend like, 12 seconds in complete silence reading something and mumbling, okay, I move this here, and okay, and oh, okay, so that's the rule when this happens. Anyway, that's what this game kind of devolved into anyway, because at a certain point I was just like hopelessly clicking around, getting nowhere. I was horribly frustrated. I'm sure if I understood this game, it would maybe be a B or C tier game. It's nothing special. Probably not B tier. it'd probably end up in C tier. But due to how much I was frustrated by it, I'm putting it in F tier. It doesn't deserve that. Again, play it for yourself. And if I were to go back to this game and like give it the attention it deserved, in quotes, then I'm sure it would get a D or a C tier. But for the moment, I was just frustrated and lost, and I was just like, oh gosh, the stream's still going. People are watching, people care about this kind of stuff. I gotta move on, And I was just rushing myself so much that I could not fully enjoy the cerebral, deep, thought-provoking experience of Garden Path. Can you tell I forgot the name there and had to look at my cheat sheet? In any case, yeah, I'm putting it in F tier, and I don't feel particularly bad about it either. Maybe a little bit, not too much. I'll sleep fine tonight. Here's something interesting. What was this game called? Uh-oh, I don't see it on my cheat sheet. Where is it? Okay, it was a game called Friction, mistakenly referred to as Traction for a majority of the play session. I apologize. This is one of those rare unicorn games that have never been played. Again, you really only get those from Flow Lab. It's possible we could get one from Newgrounds one day. I wouldn't count on it. So it had never been played before. As far as we know, we are the first people to play this aside from the creator, and maybe he didn't even play it, or she. Let's be honest, all these games were probably made by guys living in their parents' basement. In any case, this game was pretty straightforward. I'm just gonna hover it here in D tier preemptively. Yeah, well, I mean, what can I say? What can I say that you can't already, like, figure out from if you had watched it, which you probably didn't? You're a little block, moving other blocks around to get blocks out of your way so that you can reach the block exit. I mean, it's pretty clear that whoever made this didn't really know how to do pixel art. Like, I don't know how to make a person. I don't want to make, like, a house and trees and rivers and stuff. So they're just like, okay, just make everything kind of like a neon square, give it, like, a cool, like, geometric design, call it a day. Fair enough, you know. Knowing your limitations, I'm not going to get on anyone's case about that too much. But at the same time, the first, like, 3-4 levels, maybe it was the first 3, were just so easy. Like, the puzzle was just like, okay, there's a box, you move it into this space here, okay, now you can pass. Super simple. There is a happy middle ground between something like Garden Path, which is like a fully formed, kind of very unique puzzle idea that somebody had and executed in a strange way, but a true way. And then a game like this that's just kind of somebody like, yeah, I'm just gonna try to make a game. Oh, okay, what if you make a game where you push a thing into a thing? A cool thing that this game does have going for it is that in the upper left corner, it would give you like little messages saying like, why are you still playing? What draws you here? And it had like these weird messages getting meta on us. I was waiting for that to come to a head, and it unfortunately never really did. There was like a pseudo boss fight at the end, which is kind of neat, but then that just kind of ended too. So yeah, I don't know. It could have been more interesting. I kind of want to give it C tier. Is that that's too much. I'm sorry. We're gonna run out of space for D tier. I think we're gonna have to put it in D tier. I don't know. I'm just waiting on another game that has like a combination of unique assets and a unique concept. And this, I guess, you know, the creator made these assets, but it's nothing to write home about. You know, they're just neon blocks, and the creator didn't know how to make anything else, so that's all it is. And yes, there's a boss fight at the end, but not much of one. You can breeze through it if you know what you're doing. I had to do it a few times because it's kind of unfair, but you can do it. It's silly, and the story goes nowhere. Very disappointed by that. I don't remember if it even had music. I kind of don't think it did. No, it didn't. I'm like 90% sure it didn't. So yeah. Yeah, I think D tier is the way to go. I'm sorry. You know, I'm glad that we're the first people ever to play it. You know, I feel honored. That's why we're here. That's why we're doing Forgotten Games in the first place. But it didn't have enough going for it, I'm afraid. Okay, why don't we do this one? Because I've almost completely forgotten about it. It is called Treasure Search. Gosh, okay, what was this game? Okay, this was the one with the stolen assets? No, that's Jump Kit. Oh no, I don't remember. I don't remember how this game worked. Treasure Search? There was a treasure. I remember that. That was in the clouds, right? I'm pretty sure. Or is that Jump Kit? See, I'm getting this confused with Jump Kit. I don't remember. Oh gosh, these games are so similar. Jump Kid, Treasure Search. Are we gonna have to like, okay, let's check in. This is the first time we've ever had to do this, by the way. I'm just not confident enough. I just need to take one look at it, and I'm sure that'll bring back the memories. Okay, not really. I mean, okay, it has like these little assets. You hop around, you have your double jump. Doesn't seem like there is music, so we can confirm that now. Okay. Treasure search. There's some unique assets, you know? Why don't we get some new music? I'm sick of listening to the Orbit game, CoreLoop. We'll get back to you, CoreLoop. Just be patient. So, treasure search. I keep saying it weirdly. Treasure search. Search. Treasure search. I never want to say this again. You hop around. There's like some unique assets. They're like throwing stuff at you. There's some spikes. I wish you could jump a little bit higher. It does what it needs to do. And at the end, you end up in the clouds. You jump up a little bit and you find a treasure chest. And that's the game. That's the game. This is insane. I can't believe how many D tier games. It's gotta be D tier. There's no unique assets. There's no music, as we just saw. I mean, we beat it. We beat it fair and square. It wasn't that hard. It wasn't like impossible or anything, but boy, it just leaves me feeling nothing afterwards. I think I can say that for just about all these games, maybe with the exception of Grandma Adventure, which weirdly I became addicted to for reasons yet to be determined by modern science, but all these other games just kind of, I didn't walk away feeling much of anything. I just stopped playing and I immediately forgot about them. Clearly I forgot about this one. It didn't make me frustrated like these F tier games, but it definitely doesn't do anything to earn a C tier. Boy, oh boy, this is a rough looking list so far. You watched all this, can you believe it? Look at you. Jump Kid. Okay, this one also had stolen assets, not to be confused with treasure search. But again, I don't think there was all that much to it. You collected some coins, you hopped over some enemies, basically no unique designs. Wasn't hard, very straightforward. It's D tier. Surprise! Just put everything in D tier. Clearly that's what, no, the last two are gonna be a little special. But yeah, a lot of D tier games tonight. We'll talk about it later. I don't have anything else to say about Jump Kid. I just don't. Oh, wait a minute, aren't we the first people to ever play it? Hang on, or is that, okay, no. Yeah, Jump Kid was also a game that had never been played before and we were the first. So I guess it had that going for it, I suppose. Sorry. Still not, both of these games never been played before, and maybe for good reason, maybe, you know? You need to add a little bit more, like, spice it up a little bit, you know? And then you might have something, but for right now, until you add some spices, I'm afraid you're just a little too bland to get anything higher than a D rank. All right, why don't we go ahead and do CoreLoop now? The game that's still running in the background, waiting very patiently for our final appraisal. But this game, I mean, it's a cookie clicker like, which we have encountered before. I'm glad that we can run it in the background. It made for kind of a fun thing to check in on every now and then, but it's so straightforward. Again, when it comes to cookie clicker, I think the reason people like it so much, I've never played it, so I'm completely like out of my depth here, but I'm pretty sure there's multiple like upgrades you can make. Like that's the fun of it, is that you can upgrade multiple things and you can like physically like see things happening on screen. It's all like, it's just like a lot to look at. It's like information overload, but in kind of like a good way, in like a, oh wow, look what I've done kind of a way. This game, pretty slow. I mean, maybe it probably would go faster if we were checking in on it more often, but in any event, it's just a ring. It's just some planets orbiting a ring, and you can make moons to orbit those planets. Your score goes up over time. I'm surprised that he was even able to talk about it for this long. That's all there is to it. With that being said, I guess I'm giving it C tier. I guess. You know, it's kind of nice to look at. I like the music. And again, it was kind of fun to return to. That's really all you need to get a C tier. And all these games just, I don't know. Again, maybe I'm being too mean or something, but all the games in D rank just, they lack that element. They lack that element of, okay, I can see where the fun is. I think that's the ingredient I was looking for. I was like, where's the fun? Where's the fun? Where'd everybody put the fun at? At least these games, I can see it. Did I have fun playing them? Well, don't ask so many questions. But, somebody else could perhaps have fun with them. Maybe, perhaps, hypothetically, theoretically. Anyway, last game was super cool game. This was interesting, and then ended up becoming a little frustrating. Clearly, it's the best game of the night. It will be getting a rank that's above C. I'm just not sure where yet. The graphics left a little bit to be desired. You're just a stick figure guy in a black and white, crudely drawn world. But where the game is lacking in its design, it makes up for that with its actual, gameplay. You can shoot sprinkles for some reason. It doesn't look very cool, but you can do it. You fight chickens and snakes. Why? I don't know, but, it's kind of fun. Just don't get hit by them. You hop around, you can shrink in size. Does that really augment the way you play that much? Not really. You could have made this entire game without the shrinking mechanic and just had yourself moving through the corridors at normal size, and it really wouldn't make a difference. So it's nice that the shrinking mechanic is there. It means that the creator put at least a bit more work into it than they otherwise would have if it was just a game where you're the same size, just working your way through tunnels. I probably wouldn't have been a big fan of that. So I appreciate that angle, but it never really went anywhere. There was never a moment where I was like, oh, that's clever. That's clever. I become small here so I can get through this gap, but then I gotta quickly size up before this happens. No. You just become short for 80% of the level and then become big for a couple of moments when you want to jump a little further or higher, and that's about it. It had a double jump, a triple jump as well, apparently. I don't know what was going on there at the end. And then near the end, it started giving me challenges that were either impossible or at least very difficult. I fell infinitely near the end, which was very sloppy. For a game that was this competent in its design, all you have to do is just put an out of bounds barrier. Even some of the most rudimentary games I played on FlowLab have an out of bounds barrier for when you make a mistake like that. But no, I fell infinitely and had to restart, which to be fair, there was a restart button, so maybe they knew something like this was possible. There were checkpoints, which I appreciated. Again, the design is there. If it had gone a little bit further, then it could be a genuinely good platformer. However, the FlowLab physics were definitely holding it back. If you get hit by enemies, your momentum completely gets messed up. You can't move. You apparently can't die. It's kind of Sonic-like maybe, where you lose sprinkles the more that you're hit, which fair enough. You can build up a lot of speed, but eventually you go so fast that you don't even know what's happening. Again, the game's not much to look at. It had music, which I appreciated. It's definitely not S tier, A tier or B tier. That's where I am with this. I think I'm gonna go B tier, and I hate to do that. If it looked a bit better, or if I didn't run into those problems with the physics and with those challenges that I'm pretty sure I just could not complete in the allotted time, at least not with my skill level. Maybe somebody could. If it weren't for those issues, it probably would have gotten A tier. But to get A tier, you pretty much have to be firing on all cylinders, I can't put you in A tier out of pity. Now you have to earn that. So, anyway, this is our tier list. So yeah, D tier kind of ran away with the night. It yeah. This feels about right. Well, I might have expected games to rank a little bit higher. I'm a little surprised by how many D tier games that we have. At least there's not too many in F tier, and there's no Hell tier games. So all things considered, I know this looks bad and all, but we've certainly had worse. So, believe it or not, this might be just one of the more mediocre rankings that we've had in a while. Definitely not the most impressive games, definitely not the least impressive games. Just a lot of stuff falling around the middle. Games that I played, and I stopped playing, and I forgot about them, and once this stream is over, I will never, ever, ever think about them again, and neither will you. That is a Spotluck guarantee. And before we wrap things up, I will check in one last time on everybody's favorite game, CoreLoop. Everybody's favorite game that didn't even get the highest ranking of the night. Our score, still not that high, honestly. That's another thing about Cookie Clicker. I feel like you can get really high scores going on a lot sooner. Wow, we can barely even afford another orbiter. I'll just get some more moons. 310, increase the speed a bit. Yeah, so there you go. There's our little universe, our little gamer universe. On one of these orbiting planets, you're sitting there at your computer watching this stream and going, wow. So this is how I spent my day, huh? Maybe not your whole day, but at least 2 hours. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. If you were really smart, then you would have just skipped to this part of the video. And skipped all the nonsense. And if you were really, really smart, you wouldn't have watched this at all. Unfortunately, it's far too late for that. I'm sorry, my friend. You made your decision, and you gotta live with it. That's just how things work. The world keeps turning. Until next time, bye-bye.